starting route to the Algonquin Resort St. Andrews by the Sea.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning and welcome to beautiful St. Andrews by the Sea. We arrived last night and stayed at the Algonquin Resort, and later today some of our friends are going to come meet us and we're going to go stay at their summer home. So we've got lots of cool things planned for the weekend. We're really looking forward to it. I'm really excited.
Me too.
In 1891, Sir William Van Horne, the then president of the Canadian Pacific Railway, purchased land on Minister's Island. He constructed a summer estate that housed many buildings and was responsible for attracting many wealthy people to St. Andrews. The now national and provincial park is leased and managed by a local nonprofit group and is undergoing restoration and development as a leading tourist destination in New Brunswick. So we've made it here on Minister's Island, and there is a 7-kilometer hike that goes all around the island, so that's what we're going to do this morning.
Oh, ça sent bon.
Ça sent la mer.
Salty air.
Un entrée.
Un chemin qui montait.
Ah bah oui.
Oh, yeah.
Là, tu la vois encore?
Yeah. Oh, that is too cool.
Oh, check-les.
C'était probablement juste pour... un petit écureuil.
Yeah, here right now.
Il est écrasé sur la roche puis il reste là. juste couché sous la roche.
Voilà.
Doesn't move.
You're lost? If you go that way, you will hit the exit.
I'm rough here and I'm lost. It's beautiful.
Lucky you. Lucky you. It's beautiful. Woodpecker knocking at the door. This is funny. Come read this. Building alive and flourishing.
Back in the days, yeah. That would have been awesome.
Oh, look at the houses right here. It's nice. That was a really nice trail.
It was.
And beautiful views, nice grassy areas, and a lot of really neat artifacts from the people that used to live there, old buildings and old remnants. It was really neat.
Yep, definitely.
The only issue with coming to Minister's Island is you're limited on time because the only way to get there is on a sandbar that at high tide is completely covered by water. So it makes it a little stressful. We kind of had to rush through our hike without really being able to spend the time that we really wanted. So that was the only kind of spooky part about it, but it gives us a reason to go back and explore a little bit more one day. St. Andrews is one of New Brunswick's oldest and most distinctive settlement. It bears many characteristics of a typical 18th century British colonial settlement. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, St. Andrews became a seaside resort for those seeking to escape the summer heat. The Algonquin, built in 1889, became the second resort to open in St. Andrews, making St. Andrews Canada's first seaside resort. Until the late 19th century, many existing buildings are still left unchanged. The Algonquin still remains an architectural icon of New Brunswick. blockhouse was built as a wooden defensive structure during the War of 1812. St. Andrews became a garrison town for British soldiers and is now a National Historic Site. It is a good example of a functional 19th century military defense design. That would be quite the view over there.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, look, number 6 over here.
Dans le fort. Tipperary.
Oh, cool.
Ça, c'est proche de où est-ce que l'Algonquin. L'Algonquin est right ici.
C'est juste derrière.
À côté, hein?
Cheers!
Yeah.